What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's video we're talking British and Irish Lions as well as the Southern Hemisphere teams, South Africa, New Zealand, Australia and Argentina. SANZAAR, the teams that forms the Rugby Championship / Tri Nations when the Springboks don't play. Now the Southern Hemisphere team, there's always been talk and hope of us finally building a team together to schedule a tour test series against the British and Irish Lions. It is the year of 2021 where the Lions are scheduled to travel down to South Africa to play in the Lions series in what should be a phenomenal test series. Unfortunately, it's all up in the air at the moment due to COVID-19. We're not sure whether it's going to be postponed, whether it's going to be moved, whether it's going to be played without a crowd. There's a lot of options that are being spoken about, and in February we will get a final discussion on that. But as we wait for discussions, why not let's dream a bit? Because hey, dreams can come true if we just believe in ourselves and believe in the dream in itself. So the British and Irish Lions taking on the SANZAAR team. I can't think of a name right now, but it's going to be an opportunity for our boys to unite. When I say our boys, being the South African, I'm talking about these guys from the Southern Hemisphere uniting. Just imagine having the likes of Dwayne Vermeulen with guys like Brodie Retallick or Peter Steph du Toit and Brodie Retallick, two giants, two phenomenal players. You got the genius of Beauden Barrett with Nicolas Sanchez. You've got the likes of Michael Hooper and his leadership quality skills going alongside his fellow number, depending which position, Sia Kolisi. There's so much that can happen. You've got props. Dane Coles getting in for the Lions, tag teaming alongside Stephen Kitsoff. I mean, come on. There are dreams, there's opportunities of how we could see phenomenal teams uniting together to create what we know is historic from a British and Irish Lions tour. Every 4 years the Lions tour one of the Southern Hemisphere teams. It's a moment, if you're from the country, you wait 12 long years until it comes back to you. It is an exciting experience where the British crowd comes down as well as the Irish, and it celebrate a phenomenal rugby moment and achievement in how those teams from the north unite and form a formidable pack. We've seen so much history of them beating as well as losing to the south, but it's always been memorable occasions, and I think it's time that World Rugby, Bill Beaumont and his team start thinking about creating the Southern Hemisphere version of this tournament. What an opportunity for our SANZAAR version of the Lions to go overseas and touring the UK, giving opportunity to again for youngsters in the Lions squad or in the UK and Ireland to experience the moment of history. Now obviously the Lions goes way back, so to recreate something like that that's fresh and new is a long shot, but it can definitely be happen. If we look at the past of the greatness and great players that we've seen in the south, we've always wished that what if the Richie McCaws and the Joost van der Vestes and the Augustin Pichos and the Matt Burks or Stephen Larkhams or George Gregans of Australia, New Zealand, Argentina and South Africa, all these guys that formed a Lions team going against the Keith Woods, the Brian O'Driscolls of the past, Johnny Wilkinson, it would have been phenomenal. Now we're talking the South going to tour like what the British and Irish Lions do to South Africa and Australia and New Zealand. But what if we had the ultimate series, the test series that we've all been waiting for? Who is the better team, the North or the South? Now we will have the opportunity to create two formidable teams that have the opportunity to create history. You got the Lions versus the SANZAAR version, which could be phenomenal. Who would win? We've always debated. It's time we have the Six Nations champs versus the Rugby Championship champs in a test series. We've always talked about the Super Rugby champions versus the European Champions Cup champions, so we could see who the best provincial team is. But what if we created the all big one, the Lions versus the SANZAAR equivalent edition? I think it could be phenomenal. I think it's a massive monetary opportunity that will sell tickets in a heartbeat. And you tour it maybe every 4 years or every second year. So every 2 years you got a Lions tour, and then you've got this great historic tournament where both of these big nations or big teams play against each other just to finish it off. I think it'll be an opportunity that will create so much monetary value, and more people will be invested in seeing it. I know there will be a lot of people overseas who will invest in a tournament like this because it's what people want to see. We've been calling it for years of how we want to see more of the North versus South. Clearly South Africa, Australia, New Zealand as well as England are the only teams to win the Rugby World Cup, England being the only Northern Hemisphere team. If we get more games where we play North versus South, it becomes more competitive. We constantly wait for the end of year tour in order to play a few games against one another. Why not create something like this that gives more opportunity, more growth and more movement in creating this great game we call rugby, and more opportunity for other guys to experience something special. That's just my thoughts on it. I think it's a great opportunity for us to see something different and see something special. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Who will win? The British and Irish Lions or the SANZAAR Lions? I'm going SANZAAR all the way. But hey, British and Irish Lions team have a phenomenal talent. That's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, smash the thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys real soon for another one. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.